wiggle, wiggle.
Like.
Hello and welcome to TRUvoodoo.
Hey, how's it going?
It's good and thanks for coming, Voodoo. And what have you brought for us today?
No problem. This is Insk replay with my 5A, and Insk is one of my favorite maps actually.
And this is also your favorite tank, I heard?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's not your favorite
it's
tank,
not.
though.
No.
You like the
I just had a
i7
good
better,
game in
right?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like i7. You just asked me at the time if I had any replays I want to share, and I was like, well, I've been playing this a bit, so
Yeah.
I knew I had a good game in it, so I shared it.
So
And,
why are you going to this side?
Oh, I love every game I play on this map. I go 8-line. I virtually never go city here because here my left is covered by this big long building, so I only have to shoot at people in front of me or like over to the right. And it's just really easy to push. But if you go in city and you go up like the 2 line, you got to go through those little gaps in the building, and there's people on like 3 sides of you. Yeah. So whenever possible, I try to go on a flank where if I need to attack, I actually can without just getting beat by people who just want to hold positions.
In this position, you also covered from the right side pretty well.
Yeah, it's very good. It's like one of my favorite positions to play. Like A0 is kind of a problem, but I got lucky this game. They didn't put anyone there, so I can just roll through them.
Would you go this side too if you started from the opposite side?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go here.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. It depends. Like, the only thing I'll judge is if I'm, like, top tier or if I feel like I'm a dominant tank or something. And I might hold back if so.
We also talked about the wheelie tanks, that they're changing the meta a little bit. If it's good or bad.
I do not like to play them anymore. I mean, some people are really enjoying them, but I played like 200 games on it before it was released to the public.
Yeah.
Look at this. I was just like, let's go.
Let's
take a big risk.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
Yeah, my rule when I play is since I go to the flank where I can push easily, and I'm in like the top big tank this game I gotta carry, and I see them pushing city, so I'm like, well, I can't worry about getting shot. Like, if I want to win, I just gotta go. So I just
I gotta be a little bit aggressive too.
Yeah.
Also, the enemy team decided to pretty much all be in the city.
Right. And I didn't expect that. Usually you get a little bit more in the field.
Yeah. I was wondering, because you NA, if this was a NA typical move that they will all go city. But
No. No.
Okay. Yeah.
That normally there'd be a couple more in field. But I mean, they had a Type 5 and a 2684. I'd expect both of them to play city. And they have slow heavies, STIs, ST1s, and 103. Like, those are slow. So I should have read into that more, but I didn't.
Yeah. Ooh, a Type 5 heavy. That's about to be nerfed a little bit.
He's about to get dusted.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has no chance.
But
like,
I don't
if he
know
looks
how
at me,
much
I just won't poke.
No, of course not. Do you know how much it's gonna be nerfed? I just heard the gun on, not the armor, right?
I saw a video, but I didn't watch it. I'm like anti-knowledge or something. I don't know.
Well, so am I, but this is one of the tanks I really think is stupid in the game.
Right. I don't mind them too much. I don't mind those tanks as much as I mind like camping TDs and or RD.
These camping TDs is
like
really
people who just
not making me happy.
I mean, because like tank destroyers are so dominant. It's not the actual tank destroyers, it's like the positions that are put in the game for them to play in are just crazy. I barrel blocked that guy. I felt really bad about that. I just wanted to get more damage, so that was a Unicum trick. If you prevent your teammates from getting damage, that means you can get it for yourself.
That's more for you, of course.
Yeah.
Is that standard for Super Unicums?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's in the book. Super Unicums handbook.
Yeah, if someone's low health, you team kill them at the end of the game, so that way you can get to the RD first.
I might say irony may occur here before people get triggered.
Oh no, I'm dead serious.
Yeah, of course. Well,
Yeah, this was a game where it was one of those games where it's just kind of like a magical. Everything works. I haven't even really been shot at. I was not the center of attention at all.
no, you're just taking them one by one.
I'm just driving
swerving
through and shooting
the
people.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's good games. I like that too.
Yeah, and it's kind of weird because normally, because I have Maho tags on NA server, and everyone knows Maho, and I definitely get a lot of attention.
They focus you.
Like YOLOs, yeah, it's crazy. And, I mean,
Ooh.
Artie's annoying, but it's so weird that someone will throw their game away for a chance just to like shoot me once sometimes, which is like beneficial, but if they do hurt me and like no one covers, it does hurt my chances.
Yeah, and with the stun, I mean, they're not gonna. It's a bad situation already. He's not gonna do more than 200 damage or something at a pop.
Right.
So he's not gonna end your game for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of weird this game because I was looking at the post stats, and I did good, but we actually
Nice
won pretty significantly.
Yeah.
But no one else had any damage. It was like all of my damage. I couldn't believe it.
Well, you got 9k. That's not every day.
Right.
Not for me, at
No.
least.
No.
It's probably
It's
the
very
second
rare.
game for you. No?
It's rare for me to get like a 9k.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to be playing strong tanks, obviously, and I don't always play strong tanks. I enjoy recently playing like light tanks and like tier 8 premiums like the HWK30 or the Lomson.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Progetto. I like tier 8s and tier 9s.
So let's go have a look at results, or?
Sure. I got an ace tanker, which is always exciting. Some
Yes.
games some games, even when you get like a 7 or 8k game, you still won't get an ace tanker. It's just kind of like, how did that not happen?
Isn't it when you're not top tier? Shoot at
Yeah, or if you're not
tank?
spotting your own damage because you're
Yeah.
sniping, you don't get the XP from your own spotting.
Yeah.
And honestly, I never really look at ribbons. I don't know what any of those are.
I call them cripple crabble in my video and jump over them.
Yeah, I don't know what they are.
No.
But that's obviously a high caliber and a steel wall, which I guess I did bounce quite a bit. I didn't feel like I did, but
Yeah, it bounced 2450.
right, which is actually a lot for a 5A.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, when I
You
play my
managed
5A
to-
now, I don't expect
Okay.
to bounce more than like one shell per game.
No. No, something happened there.
Right. Yeah, I don't really know what, but.
So you managed to do 9,049 damage now.
Mm-hmm.
4 kills.
Yeah, I don't know why I was so high ahead of second place that game, but it just worked out. Like that was such a weird game.
Well, you're almost 7k ahead.
I think the key to that was, I mean, you can see the AMX 30 in second place. I did barrel block his shot, so I wanted to keep him down.
Yeah, of course. And for the second one you brought us?
Oh, LT432. I had been playing this a lot at the time, and
It's a lovely tank.
it's good. But now that the HWK30 is in the game, I don't play this tank as much.
Why?
I think the HWK30 is the best tier 8 light tank in the game at the moment.
Okay.
Fight me.
I enjoyed it. No, well, I haven't played that one, but I enjoyed this one because it reminded me a lot of the LT100, to be honest.
Right. Yeah, I played a lot of games in the T54 lightweight back when it was a tier 8.
Yeah.
And
me
this
too.
kind of brought me back. I was just testing a faster route through the water right there. I want to see if that was quicker. I never do that. Like, I swear.
So,
weird.
in what way is the H2K better than this one? In your opinion?
I like the overall view range on it. You can spot a lot deeper from the safe positions.
Yeah.
The scouting isn't always about camo and being sneaky and getting close to enemy. It's just about, like, there's certain maps where you can't go past the halfway point without dying. It doesn't matter how stealthy you are. It just matters how far your view range is.
Especially with the wheelie YOLOs.
Right. Right.
That's
So
definitely...
like on Glacier, if you go and play the mid, and you're in LT432, who cares what your camo is? You can't go any further.
No, you
But
just
when
screwed.
in my HWK30, I can spot the tank destroyers because I have 410 base view range and like 500 total. So I like that a lot. I don't try to do stupid things because I think I'm sneaky and I get lit by a guy in a bush who's like, you can't predict where
No.
they're at all the time.
Well, if I'm
But-
lucky, I'll get a code for it or something.
Oh, well, maybe.
You never know.
I still have 2 left, but they're NA server.
They're NA. That won't work.
Yeah. So on this map, I love going tracks, but only from the south green base.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't go tracks very often from the north base.
It is pretty hopeless from the north base, to be honest.
Right. Yeah, and it's so funny when you play with pubbies and they have like the puppy mentality. Heavies go city, tank
Yes.
destroyers camp base, mediums push 0 line, no matter what, and I don't do that.
No.
Oh, nice 6th Sense icon. I just noticed that. Oh, it's awesome.
It's gonna be yours at the end.
I like it.
Yeah. That's our clan logo.
This guy's confused. Yeah, I decided to push really aggressive right here, and I got lucky. I dodged his gun, but I'm taking hits.
That was IS2.
Yeah, I was just thinking like we have so many guys on this flank. I just need to try to dig in somewhere and get some forward momentum here.
And also, most of the enemy team is spotted in the city, so
Exactly, and I was definitely watching that.
yeah.
I think I got really mad at this part because look how many guys are behind me,
And nothing happens to him. That's excellent.
and then I missed. Like that was my bad. But
That IS2 is such a terrible tank, by the way. In my opinion.
I don't get afraid of them. Like when I
No.
see IS2s or like even an IS or a Tiger, I'm just like, oh, it's free damage.
Yeah, exactly.
Tier 7 heavies don't scare me.
Ooh, he actually
I'm
decided to
yelling
go
at the
for
team
you.
right here. I was so pissed. Like, it's funny too because like I get really tilted about this. If I hadn't have moved up right there and I was kind of just like, well, I don't trust these guys to hit shots from me, they'd be
Yeah,
like,
you-
spot idiot light tank. Spot.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, right? Like you can never win when you're a light tank.
I kind of feel like the respect for light time has gone away.
It's
Kinda.
gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
before
And if you have
people
a good
actually
game,
they respected
care.
you if you spotted and tried to protect you. Now they couldn't give any ifs
Right.
about it.
if you
can
if
just
you die,
dive.
you're an idiot. If you don't
Yeah.
scout, you're an idiot.
To survive, you're an idiot.
If they don't protect you, like you're an idiot. Yeah.
Yeah,
The only way to be successful in a light tank is if you do something, it's your fault if you live or die. Which that's the risk I took right there.
yeah.
But this approach I'm making here, I always cut under after winning the tracks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because now we own like 3/4 of the map, and the health is actually close, but they don't have any leverage. They can't get out of there, you know.
Now it's 8-5, 8-6 now.
Right. Yeah, I think I can't remember why I chose this replay, but I think I did it because a lot of people call super unicums like stat patters or tri snipers, and it's so funny because even in games like this where I was the guy who pushed and made it happen, and then I got hurt like I did, and you can see I'm like a one shot. I'll pull back and kind of snipe a little bit, but then they'll be like, "Oh, you tri sniper, you've been there all game," and they yell at you, and they just think you're a unicum tri sniper.
I often hear that super unicums are redliners that just stand behind, and I tend not to agree because if you want to do the kind of damage to become super unicum, you need to be aggressive,
Yep.
go all the time. If you want to stay on, let's say, green, blue, somewhere down that level, you can probably do it from the back line, but you gotta create your damage if you want to be a super unicum. So
Right, and your win rate too. This is
yeah,
like,
and your win rate, of course. Yeah.
yeah. I made that play because I just felt like everyone's gonna sit there, and if I could maybe dig somewhere, like right underneath them where they can't really chase me without getting punished, it's good to try to set.
Pretty
set up
much it's
those-
crossfire if they decide to push you.
Yeah, exactly. But I love playing light tanks because I like trying to find the seam, and I'm not always aggressive, you know, because it's very hard to like survive while being aggressive. But
Well, the art too is to be aggressive, in my opinion, when you can allow it, or when you
Right.
can survive it, and the other times you have to be patient, which is a lot harder than
like
aggressive.
right here, everyone's just kind of still waiting back, and I'm jumping on this guy, you know. But this is damage farm time for me.
Yeah. Oh, and T29.
I don't know why this guy's not chasing me, but I'm like, hey, I'll kill you, friend. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Thanks for donating
Right.
your body to science. And his turret rotation is way too slow, so he can't really deal with you, this guy.
Exactly. I was afraid to poke there, but
Yeah,
I don't know if he'd shoot me or not.
I need
The
this
building
shot.
actually, building makes it hard to see when you're up close to it too.
Yeah. Nice track.
The VKB is one of those things I hate trying to fight those things. They're so good.
Yeah, they're way overpowered, to be honest.
Right.
So let's have a look at results, sir.
So this game was interesting because I have a lot of games like this, and I think a lot of people think like Unicum equals always having like crazy games, but a lot of the time having Unicum stats means getting like okay damage in like a really tough situation, which that was bottom tier, I think tier 10 gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
And I got 2800. No, actually no scouting, even though I pushed up and scouted. But
you
no
still
medals.
kind of won it for your team because you
Yeah.
put the pressure on where it was supposed to be.
Exactly. And it was timing. Yeah, it was timing.
Yeah.
Like if I hadn't done that, I feel like we would have just been sitting there for an extra like minute or two, and then we wouldn't have been able to surround the guys in city, and they might have pushed out.
Definitely.
They had a lot of guys in city, but a lot of the pushes I make are based on that. Like
You did
well,
a
if we're
shitload
losing-
of credits, though, to be honest.
I made a lot. Yeah, well,
138.
123.
Yeah, well, at the end, yeah. That's pretty good, I think.
So, I mean, I got third on damage, but like I put my tank in the grinder for it, you know?
Yeah, and you didn't really receive a lot of help when it was needed, to be honest, on the side there.
Right.
That almost finished you off.
Yeah, that's why I like light tanks, though, is because at the end of the game, too, when I just jump in the city, I just drive around. If they're looking at me, I drive away, and if they're not looking at me, I come shoot them. It's
You
kinda
like the
fun.
mobility through.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you have to come with some good advices for us common plebs to become super unicums, what would it be? Some overall advices.
I think overall is like don't be afraid to try things. I've tried a lot of things in this game that didn't work, and then once in a while you find something that's just really good and just
Yeah.
clicks, and you start using it. I've been called a noob so many times from like just trying stuff that was idiotic, but I learned from it.
So don't care what the other players say.
Right. Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot. That's really good advice. And also go look at TRUvoodoo. He has both a YouTube channel and he streams a lot. And I will put the links at the bottom. Thanks a lot for coming, Tru.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
English one or the Russian one, but man pulled up in the German one. 2 4 4s in a 4-door truck, there's one on the right, on the left, there's one. We don't wait for the pagan.